For years, you've seen him on TV and shows and, of course, comedy specials. Now, George Lopez is coming back to NBC for a new sitcom that is a peek into his real life. It's called Lopez versus Lopez and stars George along with his real-life daughter, Mayan, in a dad and daughter comedy that touches on mending relationships, real family emotions, and, of course, lots of laughs.
Man, that's crazy. This one, too. What? Hey, why are all the lights on in this house?
Why don't you bother to knock?
Do you guys even know what electricity costs?
19.90 cents a kilowatt. Sorry. When I get nervous, I say facts.
We can afford the lights, Dad. I leave them on in case Chance wakes up and has to use the bathroom.
You're a young couple, okay? You don't know when you're gonna need that money, so both of you need to train Chance how to see in the dark.
The show premieres this Friday night right here on Local 4. George Lopez joining us now. Good to see you again. Talk to you again, George.
Thank you.
You were just in Detroit. I presume that you're back home now. I have to tell you, before we get going, my daughter went through, like 3 years ago when she was 8 years old, she went through a huge George Lopez rerun. I don't even know what to call it. She was just addicted to your old show and would watch it every day in reruns.
Yeah.
It's good to see that you're getting back into the game.
Well, it's good to be back in the game. You know, the first show was a bit of a lightning strike, you know, that nobody expected it to last as long as it did. I'm honored and humbled that your daughter, amongst other kids that were traumatized by my voice at 3 o'clock in the morning, or whether they saw it on Nickelodeon or now it's on Peacock and TBS, that, you know, as a kid without a father and TV taking the place of parents in the house, that the people that I look to, Red Fox, and Freddie Prinze, and Bob Hope, and, you know, Johnny Carson, that in all of those hours of watching those guys, that I would get an opportunity to create a show and then have it be with my daughter, Mayan, who people will get an introduction to her, well, for the first time. But Mayan's very funny and very good. I mean, she's been, you know, surrounded by comedy her whole life. She went to Second City in Chicago, and she's very good in the show.
Well, and the fact that the show is actually about the two of you, you know, your real life together, being estranged, reconnecting, rebuilding a relationship. What was the impetus for turning this into an actual show?
You know, I think TikTok has become the way to deal with people's traumas. You know, they have this little voice that says, my parents don't talk, but they still act like they're married. And then that got millions of views. And I think somebody was calling me out for the divorce. And then Mayan did a TikTok where she was twerking in the TikTok upside down and talking about getting the bag and getting money. And then I think Debbie, who had issues with her own father, was working on The Connors with Bruce Helford, who did my first show. And she saw it, and it just resonated with her, the issues with her own father. And she said to Bruce, you think George and Mayan would be interested in this idea? You know, I take such a beating as a dysfunctional parent that I thought the only way I was going to survive this show was that it would be an animation, because I thought there's no way anybody can be that hard on somebody and them not be drawn.
Well, this story, the relationship you two have, and seeing it play out on TV this way can be a huge inspiration, I would imagine, for some families. Does that mean anything to you?
Absolutely. I think that's one of the keys that we looked at, was that, you know, if you are going through tough times, I've been, even in the things that people have told me, that I was their childhood, I was their father when they didn't have a father. But in this show, and the fact that NBC has allowed us to create a show that's very different and racially very different, and talking about parental places and kids having their own identity, which sometimes, you know, when we were growing up, our parents gave us our identity, and now these kids do not accept any other identity than their own. And that's all kind of addressed in the show. So it's very different from what TV is doing. Every time everybody says, you know, so difficult to get a Latino show to be on TV. Well, when you come with an idea that's very organic and real to people's lives, I think the road is less traveled and it's an easier road.
George, sadly, I'm told that's our time. I could talk to you for hours, but we got to run. Good luck with the show. We'll be watching here on Local 4 here in Detroit.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Lopez versus Lopez premieres this Friday night at 8 right here on Local 4.